is to tell you to mute your sound now. Now you're going to mute, because when Bill sings, you're going to want to sing with him, and that would not be a good plan. So if you will mute your sound, and so that we can listen to Bill sing his joy song, a joy song. Okay.
When are we going to light the candle?
After that. Now, are you that? I was going to ask you, but all these people are here. So, do you want to sing that song that you're going to sing softly for Lila? Maybe you want to join in to start with.
What?
It has to do with Lila. When do you want to light the candle?
Right after you.
First of all, I am going to say,
no, don't do it yet. Because Bill, so after, the candle gets lit after you finish your song.
The Three Stooges.
Yeah, so if you want to sing This Little Light of Mine now, and we could all join in, then you can do it softly when Lila's lighting the candle. Does that sound like a plan?
This little light of mine.
I'll start it. Okay, here we go.
We're going to sing with Bill.
Okay, here we go.
We can do one verse.
Don't light the candle yet, though.
Oh, it's too late.
Here we go.
Okay, we're
This
going to
little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh Lord, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. There's one verse I'm gonna do. Hide it under a bush. Oh no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bush. Oh no, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bush. Oh no, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. One more verse, one more chord. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh Lord, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Yay!
Yay! Thank you. Now
All
what?
right, now Lila is going to show us the little light that's burning. I guess this is how it's going to work, right, Lila? And so, you were going to, now it's all lit. Is there anything you want to say about that light, Lila?
No, this just represents the Christ within me and each one of us, and let it always be mindful that, even though the light goes out, we still shine.
Yes, yes.
So I'm going to set it down because I don't know how I can do that otherwise. So it's still
I know what you mean.
Okay.
So now, Bill, would you sing Surely the Presence and the Lord's Prayer for us?
Oh, okay.
Moving along.
Moving right along. Here we go.
Moving right along.
Oops, I've got to have a capo on or I won't be able to sing that as well. Here we go. Okay. I forget how it goes. Here we go. Our Father and Mother, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. and leave us not in temptation, but deliver us from error. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever.
Beautiful, beautiful, Bill. That was just lovely, as usual. So, just want to welcome you, Vicki, Crystal. I think of you every time I send off the email, but I don't blame you for wanting to come here, Lila, today. Our dear friend, Lila. So it's nice to see you. Okay, I'm going to continue and read for you the invocation affirmation. And I want you to really think about it. This is who we are. There is only one presence and one power active in my life, God the good, omnipotent. And then there is only one presence and one power active in Unity Clear Lake Center, God the good, omnipotent. And finally, there is only one presence and one power active in our world, God the good, omnipotent. And our mission statement, well, this reflects the heart of our church. Unity Clear Lake Center is committed to loving all and empowering people to transform their lives through the practice of universal spiritual principles and the energy of God's love. And the 5 basic ideas of unity are the basic foundation of the Unity churches. 1, God is absolute good, everywhere present. 2, human beings have a spark of divine spirit within them, the Christ consciousness within. Therefore, they are inherently good. 3, human beings create their experience by the activity of their thinking. Thoughts held in mind produce after their kind. 4, prayer is the process that affirms our connection with God mind and brings forth wisdom, healing, and everything good. And finally, knowing and understanding universal laws, also called truth, are not enough. A person must also live the truth that he or she knows. And as we continue, Bill, you have a song for us?
I do, and I think it's a good one. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. This beautiful, this beautiful, this beautiful day. Thank you for my friend, Spirit, thank you for my friend. Thank you for my friend, Spirit, thank you for my friend. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friend. My wonderful, my wonderful, my wonderful friend. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. Thank you for this day, Spirit, thank you for this day. This healing, this healing, this healing day. This healing, this healing, gonna say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so grateful, grateful. I say thank you, thank you, thank you.
Perfect, Bill. That was really just perfect. Remember that song for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I am going to read just the beginning of the daily word for today because I think it really does fit with all this. The theme was gather, and we gather and magnify the presence of God. And that's how I feel, even on this Zoom service. As I gather with others in the spirit of love and peace, my awareness of God's presence becomes more powerful. Together, we create an energy, a vibration greater than any of us has alone. And that's how I feel about a group like this that has gathered on Zoom. And I would like to introduce Lila Barkley. I was trying to think, Lila, of all the wonderful things I could say. You have been a Unity friend for so many, 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 many years. On the Unity board, giving talks, platforming, just giving. And we are so grateful for a person like, and the support that Lila has given us all those years to now. You are continuing to be a wonderful friend and the support of Unity Clear Lake Center. So Lila Barkley, it is your turn. Yay for Lila.
Thank you, Barbara. Can everyone hear me? Yes.
I need to turn my sound up.
Okay.
No, let's see. Go ahead and hopefully that'll be good.
Okay. I'm
Good.
I'm going to begin now. So yes, I am going to begin. And the first thing I would like to share with you is this little piece of, and I get so emotional, but that's who I am. And so I'll pause and I'll go on. So this little piece of driftwood, if you can see it, says grateful on it. It has a purple flower, and on the back it says Kauai 2018. This was given to me by my daughter Kelly, and it hangs on a lamp on my dining room table so that myself and all my guests will never forget how grateful we are just to be present with one another, to give thanks for one another. So that's where I'd like to begin today. And that's why I chose the topic, grateful. So I will be reading some of my talk today. So just know that sometimes I think that my words aren't sufficient, that I have to lean on someone that perhaps is a little bit more wiser. So today I'm going to begin with my grateful heart opens me up to unexpected blessings. Remember that this is the beginning of a new day. God has given us this day to use it as we choose, but what we do with this day is important because we have exchanged an entire day of our lives for it. When tomorrow comes, tomorrow will be gone forever. I pray we will not regret what we did with it and how we served in it. Oh, one of the things that I've learned maybe from you, Bill, is that, I know it's actually Hank, that always a little joke never hurts anyone. So this is my joke for today. I was shocked, confused, bewildered as I entered heaven's door, by all the beauty of it all, nor the lights on its door. But it was the folks in heaven who made me sputter and gasp. The thieves, the liars, the sinners, the alcoholics, and oh my gosh, the trash. There stood the kid from 7th grade who swiped my lunch money not once, but twice. Next to him was my old neighbor who never said anything nice. Joe, who I always thought was rotting away in hell, was sitting pretty on cloud 9, looking incredibly well. I nudged Jesus. What's the deal? I would love to hear your take. How'd all these sinners get up here? God must have made a mistake. And why is everyone so quiet, so sober? Give me a clue. Shh, hush, child, he said. They're all in shock. No one thought they'd be seeing you. Oh. So as I was preparing for this message, I found a couple other things I'd like to share. And one of them is from the Course of Miracles. And several years ago, when I first moved up here, I was involved in a Course of Miracle class there at the Unity Church. And so this is from A Course in Miracles. I do not have to worry about what to say or what to do, because he who sent me will direct me. And that's true for me today. And this one, you never really know a man until you understand things from his point of view, until you can climb into his skin and walk around in it. And that's from To Kill a Mockingbird. It's one of my favorite movies and continues to have an important message for me. Now I want to talk about giving thanks and being grateful for often forgotten people. The farmers whom I hold dear, the men and the women who repair the roads, and the men who pick up my trash at 6 o'clock every Friday morning. So now I'd like to read from you from being home. And I'd like to share this with you because it's about taking out the trash. The trash bin is overflowing underneath my sink. It's time to feed the big outdoor garbage can again. How quickly it happens. How amazing that every week my bins are full to the brim with the waste of my daily existence. Here I am dumping everything, from carrot peelings to junk mail. What a mess I make. I try to remember that you planned waste as an essential part of life. It too is holy. I want to keep in mind the pine tree by the front door and how it keeps dropping its messy needles. I want to shed my waste with quiet reverence like the pine. I want somehow to have a conscience, a responsibility for what it means personally, socially, and economically to have as much trash every week. Help me to stop this hurry to get my psychological and actual trash out of sight and out of mind, and learn instead. Learn instead, this task is a kind of surrender. Surrender to the knowledge that by being alive and human, I do make a human mess, as a pine tree makes its own kind of mess. Let me surrender any false sense of not affecting my fellow beings and my environment with my waste. Let me own my own part of the landfill, the one outside of town with the bulldozer and the psychological one we all share. Keep me mindful of what I take into my home, the items brought to substitute for real living, the food and drink I consume instead of examining my feelings. Help me to slowly to surrender to all access. Perhaps the real key to gratitude is to be content with who you are, what you have, where you are, and who you love. Or maybe it's whom you love. Could be whom. So I know that my time is short this morning, but Barbara promised me that there would be other people that would fill in the time if need be. So That's about it for me today. There's just one more thing I would like to do. And I'm going to close with a poem written by Alice Levy entitled Gratitude. Gratitude, all that is. Bless it. Bless us at the end of each day as we review. May we see the way other lives have been touched. Let us see how we have grown in love and understanding. Perhaps a small task has improved our surroundings. Help us to be grateful for the ability to solve and create. Help me to feel successful in the day's undertaking and to plan for tomorrow with more wisdom, more love, and more gratitude. So, oh, wait. One more thing. This is from The Light of Faith. It's one of my favorite books, and I've used it many times at different settings. May the lecture you deliver today be wise and true. But I'd rather get my lessons by observing what you actually do. For I might misunderstand you and the high advice you give, but there's no misunderstanding how you act, how you live, and how you love. That's it.
So what was that book you just read from?
It's called The Light of Faith by Edgar A. Guest.
Okay, The Light of Faith?
Mhm.
Oh, Faith.
F-A-I-T-H, faith.
Yes, got it. Okay.
Mm.
Wow, have to watch. Sounds like a beautiful book, beautiful things. Okay, so Lila has decided that this is a good time to unmute and as part of her service to do some sharing. And so Lila, do you want to put the question out? Do you want to kind of call on people? I don't know. We have more than one person in the holding hand. I've heard about it, but or something. But usually, I mean, it kind of worked with Norb, didn't it? Just sort of people kind of, yeah. So your question would be,
what are you grateful for?
kind of
Yesterday, today, tomorrow.
Okay, well, of course, Barbara. I mean, to me, it's very logical that the gathering of these wonderful people, that sort of, I mean, I'm so grateful for all of you friends of unity and friends, just plain friends. And I mean, this is such an important part of our life, and Hank and whatever, all this good stuff. And we, start off with that, I think, for me.
One of the things that I'm grateful for, and it isn't anything that goes unnoticed, and I'm sure that this is true for everyone, is that how Barbara and Hank have really come forward with this Zoom thing and being available and willing to do this, not just today, but every Sunday morning. And it's just such a gift. And I'm grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, Lila.
We're all grateful.
Yes, thank you, Barbara and Hank.
Yep, that's an amen from everybody.
Thank you, Barbara.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you all. I mean, yeah, I mean, you're the last, whatever it was, knowing and understanding universal laws, also called truths, are not enough. Person must also live the truth that he or she knows. And so it's just part of this next stage of our lives to be of service. And this is my service. And yeah. And so I'm thankful that I had this opportunity to do this. So.
Oh, I have more, Vicki. Just a minute. So another thing I'm thankful for is, and here I go getting all choked up. is my daughter.
Oh.
You know, our relationship has blossomed and bloomed into the most incredible and amazing mother-daughter friendship. And it's written about in romances, and it's written and it's shown in movies, but I'm experiencing.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay, Vicki, it's your turn.
I love you, Lila. And I also want to say what I'm grateful for. One, just this gathering, and I haven't been zooming in on Sundays, but I realize there's a number of you that I have known, Barbara and Bill and Pat, and it's just. And of course, Tina is there, and you know, it's yeah. I've seen and been around all of you for a number of years, on and off, and I wanted to say thank you. It's just a blessing to see your beautiful faces and mostly your beautiful spirit, because it's there. It's very evident. I can feel it. And secondly, Lila and I kind of met in the beginning of right before COVID in 2020 at the Way. And Lila, I am so grateful for you. I mean, I don't think there's a day that has gone by in 2 years that we have not had a communication. And I am so appreciative of everything that you offer, and you have helped light up my life, like, you know, through these number of years that we've all gone through. And I so appreciate and adore and love you. So thank you, all of you.
Well, I know that's it for me with the pandemic and everything, as seems like a lot of people kind of, I don't know what they did, but thank goodness for my Unity friends and Pat, Tom, Tina, the Lakeport group, and Janine. I'm going to get my birthday massage pretty soon, Janine.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
You remember, don't you? I mean,
Of course.
he knows. Because he got one himself last time. It was like, oh, I want one of those. And so worked out very well. But anyway, yeah, all my Unity people, my Unity friends, and have yes, whatever. And then the Zoom, see, because some people we see all the time, Lakeport people, and then the others, and there you go. And Nebraska's kind of far, so. I should turn off my heater. It's getting hot here. But anyway, yeah. So friends, I think some of the things you said about the trash, never really thought about that, Lila. That was, yeah, that's an observation. I think of it as exercise because we have a big driveway. Oh boy, now I get to walk down the driveway, pushing trash and back up, but not thinking about the blessing that goes with all of it. I think, yeah.
Well, looking at Lila, it kind of gives me a throwback memory. When we had the fires and we all had to evacuate, Lila called and offered us a place to stay at her house. And I got the biggest kick out of her because she decided John wasn't drinking enough water. And of course, John was already going into his dementia. He didn't really understand why we were there and why we couldn't go home.
Oh, Pat, you froze.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, okay, well, it'll come. But anyway, yes, Lila, because Hank and I showed up there too.
Yeah, yeah, we ended up having a party
I
there
know.
because Doc and oh, what was her name? Her girlfriend at that time. Yeah, they were all down there in Hidden Valley, and it was a tragedy, but also it was a lot of fun. God bless you, Lila.
Yeah, and then
I think
Arlene.
of that quite often. Yeah.
And I know,
That
and I was hoping Arlene would be here because she decided maybe Lila had enough people stay
yeah,
or whatever
Mhm.
reason. Nick and I ended up at Arlene's, and that was, of course,
yeah.
wonderful. So again, the unity family
Mhm.
thing that, just has always been like that. It is a family, and we need these connections and family like this. But people like Lila, here you are. See?
Yep.
Bill.
There's Bill.
I'd
I
like
gotta
my
turn off
share.
my heater. I'm gonna listen just a minute.
I'd like my share to be a song this morning. This one's about cows because they're all over the place here in western Nebraska, eastern Wyoming. You'll recognize it.
Okay.
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's arm, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't turn their heads as they see me ride by, but a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy, it don't miss a tree. And then a weeping willow is laughing at me. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day.
Thank you, Bill.
Oh, Bill, you're beautiful. Oklahoma, that's memory.
And I got one more song for later if you want it. I just made,
Oh, yeah, no, we are still going to proceed with the.
Oh, okay. I just
Yeah,
wanted
this
to be
is
on
just our
track.
thankful phase. We're going to go ahead. Margaret, yes.
Well, first of all, Lila, I'm grateful for you, and I'm grateful for our friendship. And I don't know, I just feel a special connection to you, and I always have. And I just am so grateful for you and for all of my friends. And that includes the people here who you have been so good to me on my journey of becoming a minister and being a minister. And you have no idea how much you all mean to me and how grateful I really am. And I'm also grateful for all my teachers, and that's pretty much everything and everyone. And I loved your story at the beginning about everyone silent that they're all surprised you're here. Because I love that. And I'm so grateful for humor and for be able to see ourselves in the right way, because here we are judging everybody else sometimes, and people are going, oh, really? Okay. And so I think that was a wonderful lesson in such a funny way. But I also just want to share something that I am very, very grateful for as well. Last week, Howie and I went away for my birthday, and we went to the Redwoods. We drove all the way up past Arcata to past McKinley, and we stayed in a cabin in the middle of the Redwoods. I mean, there was just one house around, and that was it. We were just in the Redwoods in the rain. And I'm like Lila, I choke up a lot, as you guys all know, but I felt such love from these amazing beings. I mean, just being in that forest, I felt true love from the redwoods. I gave love too, but I felt it. I mean, they are these ancient, amazing beings, hundreds, sometimes thousands of years old. And the energy that they have and the way they grow and live is, as you know, I did my talk on trees, um, is just, to me, it is truly the beauty of God in expression. And I also really appreciated, I'm grateful for what you read about us being mindful about what we use. I mean, especially when it comes to paper products, I don't use paper towels anymore. I don't use, unless once in a great while, but to be really mindful because, there's all these things we are grateful for, but how are we contributing to their life or their demise? And I am grateful for people who are able to point that out and to able to teach us on how to live and to this might actually be my talk next week, on how to live and to want things that contribute to others rather than wanting things that do not. And I just am grateful to Unity for helping me be able to see the divine in everything, because that really has truly changed my life. And I'm just so grateful for Unity and for all of you and for the teachings and for my friends and for everything in nature. And of course, the love in my life, my husband and my kitties and animals. I mean, I guess I'm just grateful for everything. Thank you. I'll shut up now.
Oh, no, it's beautiful. Thank you, Mark.
Beautiful.
You said it for all of us, Margaret.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really you did, because it's true. I mean, it just starts with us, but then just look around. You're so fortunate in this human experience that we're having. And
I have a grateful thing to be thankful for. Lila, this is for you. I miss all the hugs I got from you. And I'm looking forward to the day that we can meet again. And we got a lot of hugs to catch up on.
We sure do.
I'm thankful for that. I always appreciated the hugs you gave me. Thank you.
Thank you.
well, I wonder if I shouldn't just kind of move along and tell you about the future talks and things that we're
Yeah.
going to have.
Oh,
And
Bill has
so-
one more song.
Well, no, yeah, I know.
Oh,
But
okay.
and because we can have another chat afterwards too. I don't know how people are. Well,
Many more songs.
it'll be after announcements, right? Or whatever. Wait a minute. How does it go? Announcements. Oh, prayer for protection, my very favorite. So, no, it's not my very favorite. It's one of my things. But anyway, I mean, since I'm working on, as I was talking to Margaret about, next month. And so, as you know, I mean, Patricia Harler is at church on the first and the third Sundays. Our church is open then. And she's there on the 1st and she's there on the 15th. But we're open a few more times. So listen to this. On the 8th, we're going to have Margaret Flick, and you'll get to read about her talk in the newsletter that I'm putting together. And then oh my gosh, on the 22nd, Dr. Will Tuttle will be here. And man, is it a talk of meditations and piano playing and all kinds of good stuff. Will Tuttle. And then it's a 5-Sunday month, so we will be having a community Sunday at the end of the month. And Sarah Merlin is going to be giving us a service on that day, the communion with God in mind. And so that is also an at church time. So let's go back again to, we know that Patricia's going to be here at church on the 15th, but on Saturday, the 14th, the church will be open also. We are having a celebration for the life of Dan Senek, and you remember him, right? The one who cooked in the kitchen for us so beautifully and was a wonderful member of our church during that time, and he was working and all that down in Napa, I believe. Yeah. But anyway, so we're having it.
Son.
So this is Joyce Jones's son, and this will be on. It'll be in the newsletter, and that is going to be on Saturday the 14th. It'll be like starting off like, the church and celebrating and talking at 11 a.m. for the celebration, but then stay for fellowship because there will be, well, food. There'll be food. Anyway, stay and visit, and all are welcome. Hope you'll be there. Larry, we hope you'll be there on that Saturday. I mean, I just throw that out because I'm glad to see you today too. And yes, a lot of us are going to try to be there. Tina will make her egg salad sandwiches, so then that means I can try to get Hank to go.
I have a question, Barbara. This is
Yeah.
for everybody. I might be giving away, as you can see, the bookcase behind me is so crammed, I can barely put anything else in it. Is anybody interested? I mean, do you still have a table where I could put like either some Unity books or some Bible books that people might be interested in, or are you full?
Well, right now, I mean, we do a mini feng shui. There's 5 or 6 of us, and then a few other people that will come on those days that we are open. And I think that eventually, I'll talk to Tina about it and other board members, but eventually I guess we're going to clear out everything. I mean, when all this stuff is passed, if it is, the books and things like that. So I'm not sure we want a whole lot more, but some of those real Unity ones, we still have books for sale, and we still have our lending library. So it's hard to say, Margaret. Why don't you come to church and check it out? No, you're going to bring some over. You say, come to. Anyway, let me find out or see what you have in mind. Because, like right now, Pat and I are studying the Essential Charles Fillmore book. Oh my, you're probably keeping those kinds of books though, right?
Well, there's some, but the thing is, and this is something for everybody who may not want to purchase a book. There's a website called Truth Unity, and this wonderful man who's a minister now, Mark has decided to put all Unity books online, so you can get every Unity book on this website. And it's also, you can search titles like the Revealing Word, everything. You just there's a whole, if you go through the top and look at the different categories, you can just alphabetically look up any topic you want from the Revealing Word as well. So I just thought I'd also pass that on. So
yeah, because to find the Essential Charles Fillmore book was a little bit difficult. Pretty soon it was going to cost me $35. I thought, I don't think so. What's it going to pay that? But then my daughter found it on Amazon, but it wasn't the one that
you might look on Truth Unity.
Yeah, so that's what I was thinking. We didn't know what to do, and we finally got my book. And it's quite amazing. That man is quite amazing. Wow. Anyway, so that kind of thing. Anyway, so there's actually 4 opportunities to come by church this month. Patricia's 2, and then Sarah Merlin at the end, and Joyce's, for celebration. So anyway, something to think about. And of course, thank you. Donations are greatly appreciated. We just mail that to Unity, P.O. Box 755, Lower Lake, 95453. So I say this about the, because I do really, I want to find there we go, my power protection, that I could be standing on the end of the pier at the park and be saying this to myself. Actually, every time I get in the car, I want to be protected. I'm not the best driver anymore. But anyway, here we go. I want you to really think about this too, because I think this is the version that we are now doing at church. The prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. And to yourself, I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, because I am, and all is wonderful. I love it. I love it. Say it many times in a day. And so now Bill is going to do a closing song before we can chat some more.
Yeah, this one's about appreciating what we have right now. And that's probably the best thing we can do. We don't have much control over the past or the future. He said I was in my early 40s with a lot of life before me when a moment came that stopped me on a dime. I spent most of the next day looking at the x-ray, talking about the options, talking about sweet time, and I asked him when it sank in, this might really be the real, and how's it hit you when you get that kind of news? Man, what'd you do? He said, I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu, and I loved deeper and I spoke sweeter and I gave forgiveness I've been denying. He said, someday I hope you get a chance, live like we're dying. He said I was finally the husband, most of the time I wasn't, and I became a friend would like to have. And all of a sudden going fishing wasn't such an imposition, and I went 3 times that year I lost my dad. Well, I finally read the good book and I took a good long hard look at what I'd do if I could do it all again. And then I went skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing, I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu, and I loved deeper and I spoke sweeter and I gave forgiveness I've been denying. He said, someday I hope you get a chance, live like you were dying. Like tomorrow was a gift, you got eternity to think about what you do with it. What could I do with it? What could I do with it? What would I do with it? I'd go skydiving, I'd go Rocky Mountain climbing, I'd go 2.7 seconds on a bull named Fu Manchu, and I love deeper and I speak sweeter and I watch any eagle as it was flying. And I say, someday I hope you get the chance, live like you were dying, live like you were dying, live like you were dying, live like you were dying. Thank you.
That was wonderful. Thank you so much. So, so now I just like anyone have anything more to say? I really want to encourage people to come on that Saturday. Oh, the trouble is that people, step away and we still hear.
Appointment after I talk to you.
Who is that? Pat? It must be Pat and Janine.
That's Pat and Janine talking, I think.
We could hear you, Pat.
Hear you.
You got to step on, Pat. You got to step out on your your deck, whatever you want to call that, porch. She was out on your.
Janine had to leave.
Or
Okay.
mute.
Got an appointment.
It's
Guess
not
she's
a
giving
massage
somebody a
yet.
massage.
Yes, I don't have my birthday for a few more days, so. Always get Janine over for one of those. Man, she is good. She has a table and will travel, half table, will travel. Great. But yeah, so for Dan's thing, I think it's a wonderful time to see people because actually, I mean, that's the brother of Shannon Eppelheimer. And so that side, Shannon and Ken will be there and other people that we haven't seen in a while. So, so that will be very, very nice. Yeah. Okay. And Leosa, we hope to see you. I hope to see
I'm
you.
hoping to be there.
I know we have to hope, don't we?
I'm planning to be there. You never know.
There you go. It's on my calendar.
Right. You know.
Yeah, you don't ever know anything for sure. You
Yeah.
put it out there and then you let spirit.
Exactly. Things
Yeah,
will happen the way they happen.
Yes, exactly. So I hear that the lawn's been mowed or whatever. What did she do? Weed whack?
I haven't been there to see yet. Shannon's been filling in now that I don't have a car. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's been tough. So shout out for Shannon.
Yeah, for sure. So it'll be fun to see her on that Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's been a while. I'm afraid it was the last memorial we had, that one for Roger.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, so things like that. And Larry, Sarah, Larry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I was just going to say, when you did a community Sundays service for us,
Right.
at the end of December or January or something, but that's when Sarah said to me that she would like to do one. So you inspired her. We had a good crowd for your service. And then Sarah was inspired by you. You did such a great job. And
I was kind of mixed up service.
it was, but it was good. I mean, it was human, whatever. And then she approached me about it. Yeah, she kept kind of interrupting. She had a lot to say. Contributing, I should say. She kept contributing. But you were the inspiration for her. And we had the community Sunday, and we like to do that if we have someone in the community that wants to speak at the church. So that was because of you, Larry. So I know you'll try to be there too, if you can. At the end of the month,
fifth Sunday, right?
The fifth Sunday is yeah. So that's a good one. So and there you are. Anybody else? And Bill with his snow. Were you always a snow bunny, I guess they call him? Did you always like
Well,
snow?
I grew up in Kansas City, Missouri, and we had a lot of snow in the winters. And I went sledding and ice skating and stuff. So yeah, it brings back fond memories. And I just like the way it looks and feels. It changes everything overnight, just like that.
I know. I love snow.
Hey, Bill.
Hey.
I don't know if your microphone or whatever, but the quality that you're putting out is inferior to several of the other people. And I didn't know if it was your mic or not.
Really? That's interesting because I
don't know how everybody else
before.
hears you, but it sounds a little bit muffled and it doesn't do you justice.
I'll be darned. Well, thank you for the feedback. I don't know what to do to change it, though.
It says your bandwidth is low, I think it said.
Bandwidth is low. Wow. Okay. Well, let's see. I can change things on the settings on the audio and see.
Yeah.
I've got my
network bandwidth is low. That's what it says right now.
Oh, it might be because I am in Nebraska, and I'm using the personal hotspot on my cell phone.
Probably.
So that might be messing it. Okay, well, I'll just have to do the best I can, but I don't know, I can try a few different things here, and this should make me quieter. Is it quieter now? No? Yes? Any feedback?
No,
you're fine.
Yeah, it's as I recall, nothing was better than Hidden Valley and your sound and all that stuff. And then it just, something sort of happens when you end up in Nebraska. And it's not horrible. It's not horrible. But Larry, I think
As he
that's,
said, it doesn't do you justice.
yeah,
Oh,
it's true.
well, I
But,
appreciate
you
that.
know, yeah, but we don't want you to stop doing what you're doing because
For sure.
it's terrific. I mean, the memories. So it's not exactly perfect. Oh well, but you are right, Larry. Of course, it's nothing like Hidden Valley when it seems to be totally perfect. But it's a little,
Well, we have Wi-Fi there, and maybe we should get Wi-Fi here too. And Jen might need for her work that she's doing. So, in which case I will just hop on that, and it should get better again. So, thank you for the feedback.
yeah. There you go. Maybe that is all it needs. We'll
Mhm.
find out. In any case, your presence is still there, and that's what's good. That's what's good.
Okay.
Mhm.
So when are you coming back, Bill, to Hidden Valley?
Well, it looks like Jan has a celebration of life to do right around the 21st, and so we probably will come right back after that. I won't be able to make that Saturday. I wish I could.
Yeah. Well, I know
I'm
Joyce asked about you. I said, well, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I
schedule.
would be coming back the next week, but not then. So
Yeah. Well,
unless things change, in which case I'll show up. But we see Shannon fairly often. She cleans the clutter out of our house, and we are very grateful for that. So
you bet. I know.
she's a good friend too.
Yeah. Another unity. I mean, my gosh, you guys, we've learned to, depend on our unity people and love our unity people so much.
Right.
We've all been through a lot, that's for sure.
Mhm.
So yeah, so then well, I was wondering, and then of course you're going to sing for Margaret, which I had it written down on the newsletter that I'm putting together, but then I looked on my program and I said, I didn't write down. I always take that pencil and write you in. So that's why I felt I was late on that. And then I know I gave Margaret till tomorrow to get that to me, but I realized
Well, I look forward to hearing her topic because I try to choose songs that have something to do with what's being said.
Yeah. Yeah, right. So then, of course, you'll get that with the newsletter too. So sometime this week, I know that Patricia was concerned last time when her talk was like at the very beginning of April, and like, well, people aren't going to know about it type of thing. And I just wait till the 1st. Well, I can't do it this time for sure. So I might as well send it out early. Yeah, because they need to, know about her, know the schedule. And so,
Yeah.
and then it all works out, doesn't it? It does. So I know the beautiful, Tom, I'm thinking it looks like a perfect day to go for a walk. So
Mhm.
I have to check.
It's a perfect day for me to go out and weed whack.
Oh yeah, lots of pulling of weeds.
That grass, some of it is as tall as me.
Oh, it grew fast, Pat. It grew very, very fast.
So I guess it's been raining enough out there to grow some grass. Is that right?
Just a
wonderful?
little rain.
We've gotten some
Oh,
rain.
that worked for me when I get back.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I would love it in snow too. Anything, any moisture.
Yeah.
But I guess we're not going to get but it is what it is. But Hank, you were looking at the weather yesterday and you said it's pretty steady now, right? We're back to- no rain is predicted in the near future.
Oh, rain. Okay.
Yeah, it just is what it is. Okay, well, I think it's probably lunchtime now and whatever.
I am going to
It's,
sign off. Talk to y'all
12:30
later.
here.
What time is it?
12:30. Yeah, I got ready at 10:30 my time.
Well,
Oh,
and-
an hour.
12:30 our time.
That's right. Different time zone. So mountain time.
Okay. Yeah, I sure like that Oklahoma song. Oh my gosh.
Wasn't that fun? I like that one too.
That's a good one.
Hope it came through all right.
Reminds me, Hank, when you were in Oklahoma.
Hmm?
Right. Yeah.
Who were you again? What was his name? The bad guy?
Judd.
Oh,
Judd. Okay. He was in Judd.
good. All right.
Yes, he had a solo and stuff. Pretty terrific. Okay.
A
Well,
star amongst us.
I know.
Hey, I'm
Bill.
gonna have to go now too, though. And I want to wish you a
Okay.
happy pre-birthday, Barbara.
Thank you. I'll be as old as Bill. Oh my gosh.
You know.
No, not me, not till November. But I wish
Well,
you too happy
that's your
birthday.
next one. Then you'll be older than me, but now we're going to be the same.
Thank you,
Find
Bill.
it out.
I only
Bill.
made it to Bill. Oh my
Hey,
gosh.
Bill. This
What's
song.
up?
Hey,
Yeah.
just for closing, could you just sing us one more song?
Oh
To
my
close it?
gosh, I don't.
With the low
Um,
bandwidth. I'll stay.
Low bandwidth, okay.
Yeah, forget bandwidth. That's okay. Still work. Your choice.
Well, okay, since I'm leaving, I'll fly away, but it doesn't mean anybody has to die.
That's a good one.
It's right here.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Here we go. Some bright morning when this life is old, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away, I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away, oh Lordy, I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away, I'll fly away. When the shadows of this life have gone, oh, I'll fly away. Like a bird whose prison bars have flown, I'll fly away, I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away, oh Lordy, I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away, I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then, oh, I'll fly away to a land where joys will never end. I'll fly away, I'll fly away. Oh, I'll fly away, oh Lord, I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, I'll fly away.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you.
Thank you. That was a grand finale.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you. And,
All righty. Well, everybody
see you in
have
a
a
couple
good
of weeks. Couple of weeks from now, we'll all get together.
Okay, Leosa's leaving.
I'm leaving. Bye-bye.
Bye. Love you, Leosa.
Love you too. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I'll leave too, so goodbye.
Okay, bye, Bill.
Love you all.
And all right, we're going. On a 3, should we do it? 1, 2, 3. Or you and Hank can talk. Okay, Barbara's leaving. Wait, gotta press.
I clicked on the wrong gizmo.